Okay, I'm currently in the process of taking out my power steering pump. This one is shot. Got a new one from Napa. And, well, the other one died when I revved the engine pretty high and it runs off the camshaft, so you do the math. Stuck in the snow. It's finally tolerable enough outside, meaning above freezing, for me to actually work on my car without getting severe frostbite. So that's what I'm doing. Just need to get this one bolt out and I'll have it free from the actual camshaft. Then there's a messy job of taking the main pump line off. I got the return line off. Just a little bit of spillage, but not too bad. But the next one is probably not gonna go in as easy or come out as easy. Have some power steering fluid in the car. And now I'm going to see once and for all if it really is bad. And my suspicions were right. Hoping it's the power steering pump because the rack is extremely hard to get to. Now the rack's not leaking, so I'm pretty confident that the problem lies in the power steering pump. I'm going to try to suck some of that power steering fluid out so it doesn't get too messy. Alrighty then. So I got the old power steering pump off, and what happened was the little actual driving mechanism that hooks up to the camshaft broke off. So basically, there was no power steering. It was just spinning freely and was not connecting up. It cut itself right clean off. You can see this is the new one, which has its drive mechanism nicely in good condition. And surprisingly, it wasn't a big mess like I thought. And you can see where it goes up to the camshaft. Now, what I'm guessing what happened is when VTEC, if you will, kicked in when I was trying to get out of that snow and probably putting the RPMs a little too high, it couldn't take all that and it snapped. No, it's on a Honda, obviously. VTEC is in many dual overhead cam cars. It's variable cam timing, which is complicated. I don't want to go into it. Go look at Eric the Car Guy's videos if you really want to learn how to do that. So anyway, taking this sucker out, it was pretty easy. There's two main bolts to hold it on. These suckers. And two lines. You have your input line, return line, and your main line, which is here in green. And you can see it on the old sucker. Yeah, this is something anyone can do. This is actually easier than doing one of the old-fashioned power steering pumps that runs off the belt. So I guess the Germans got it right, or at least one thing for right when they designed this. This is an Opel engine, or designed. It was made here in the United States, but its design is that of a German design, hence the weird air oil filter and the camshaft run power steering pump. Now, if you have a Cobalt with a 2.2 ecotec and your power steering goes out, you're screwed because they completely did away with the power steering pump and went completely electrical. One bit of that breaks, you have to replace the whole electrical unit. This is why I don't buy American cars anymore. They have gone downhill, though I'm pretty sure the German cars would be much the same story. Electrical steering shit. And if any of this stuff is anywhere near as good as my high-low at work, which is 100% electrical. That's a piece of crap and is not very reliable, then we're headed down a very dark road. And the power steering pump is working. I actually didn't even have to bleed it. So I'm not sure in your case if you're doing it and they need to, but apparently it works without it. Put some fresh power steering fluid in it, and we have easy turning of wheels. So still have to take it for a ride just to make sure everything is in good condition. But it seems like I'm going to be able to return this power bleeder that I bought. Not going to need it. Sweet. Pretty much it. Put everything back together, intake, etc. We're good.